Okay, hello. It's Thursday, you know what that means. Welcome to The Pipe Bomb with Nick Book, Matt Book, the Young... No, we're not the Young Bucks, but this is Marco and RD yet again for another week of wrestling stuff. And as always, well, not as always, but again, we are bringing you more real live wrestlers from MWF, Manila Wrestling Federation, who will be on the show later. But first, what happened this week for WWE shows?
We return to a segment that we love. It's called Pump It or Dump It.
Yes.
So let's go to Monday Night Raw. We have the graphics for that.
Oh, graphics. Thanks, RD.
Thanks, RD.
Or, as he's better known on Twitch now, Esports Lover Drive, according to Paolo Abilino.
It's Paolo Ardolino. Okay, for Pump and Dump. Oh, so we talked about this earlier on the show. So Marcos Pump is Seth freaking Rollins. Is he the new face of WWE?
He should be. If he's not, he should be. Because, look, he got the hot tag from Roman Reigns. I remember last year it was the reverse when they would tag.
Yeah, it's a Seth Rollins being the babyface in peril.
Getting beat up, and then he had to tag in Roman Reigns. But now, he got the hot tag, he got the pin, his music at the end. So,
although that didn't end well because once Jinder Mahal attacked them, so it was Roman Reigns' music afterwards. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, but last laugh.
But it was just because of the angle that it was announced that Jinder Mahal versus Roman Reigns for Money in the Bank, and then next week on Raw it's gonna be Seth Rollins versus Jinder Mahal for the Intercontinental title.
I'm happy because Roman's not in the ladder match.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Diba? So it's the same.
Yeah.
So my pump, my personal favorite right now is the B Team. Damn. So we have
B-Team.
Axel and Dallas winning again for the second straight week. Oh man, I think it's gonna end up in a babyface run.
Yeah, okay. I mean, they deserve something. They've been
Something.
starting from their run as social outcasts.
Yeah.
And then
They had the Marine movie, and then they were repackaged to the Mr. Raj, right?
Yeah.
So it's a good thing that parang you have Axel and Dallas, two of the talented superstars. We have second generation stars,
Right.
and then they get this treatment. So hopefully they get into a huge program. I don't know who they face next. Probably Ziggler, McIntyre, because they look like parang
Yeah, but that's
jobbers
the
in shot.
thing. That's the thing about that. You can't push them too hard because they're really strong teams.
Yeah, it's like a Slater Rhino segment all over again, right?
Yeah.
And last, this is our favorite. This is our dump. Show it on screen, guys. Or show their sisters on screen. It's Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn and Lashley's freaking sisters. Holy shit.
sisters.
Yeah, sisters. So, if you guys don't know what happened on Monday Night Raw, don't watch it because you're gonna add views to that. But it was one of the worst segments in 2018.
Yeah, it was like the This Is Your Life segment.
Yeah.
But
the Bailey, This Is Your Life.
yeah, that one.
Because the Mick Foley one was good.
Yes.
Right? But this one was so bad. Na parang they had three guys dressed up as women, and then they beat up Bobby Lashley and stuff.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. It's just they really killed Bobby Lashley's character. First with the backstage interview where he's just I love my sisters, and now this.
How does he come back from this?
See, this goes back to what I said during the Superstar shakeup. He really should have gone to SmackDown
Yes.
because you can't push him to be super dominant when you have Braun Strowman on the same show. Like they occupy the same type of space, the same character, basically
The
unstoppable.
dominant monster type of guy. And they've been placed into a tag team several times now. So parang it's not good that you guys have two huge guys.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's Raw.
It's Raw.
It's
So
Vince McMahon. It's like
also in other news, how about the never-ending feuds between those superstars, including Baron Corbin versus No Way Jose, Elias versus Bobby
Bobby
Roode?
Roode.
God damn it.
I don't know. I feel like Segue. I feel like those feuds are pretty thin, just like Baron Corbin's hairline.
Hey,
I did it.
you did it. You did it.
I
man.
have these. I did it.
Yeah, you researched for this. Also, wrapping up Raw, we had the contract signing between Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey.
Typical
Contract signing. Although
with Stephanie, I don't like
I
that.
kind of hate how Stephanie McMahon was like, okay, Ronda Rousey broke my arm. Was like, okay, contract signing, here we go.
Yeah,
It's like, I'll just leave here.
because I'm a leader.
Because I'm a leader.
Anyway, on to the better show.
On to the actual wrestling that we have.
Yeah.
We have SmackDown Live.
SmackDown.
Go to the blue
Live.
brand, guys.
Wait.
This is my favorite. I think we have the same
Wait,
results
no,
over
that's not
here.
it. Wait.
So, go to the blue brand.
Yeah.
I think we have the same results over here.
Yep.
We have Samoa Joe versus Bryan Danielson announced next week. I'm going to call him Bryan Danielson on this one because, man, it's been a decade since their last encounter.
And he's also on social media, maybe teasing that he's gonna leave WWE.
Who, Daniel Bryan?
Yeah. He commented on Bullet Club stuff.
Oh, yeah, because his contract ends around September, right?
Yeah.
You know what's the event on September?
All in. Oh, well, I don't know. Well,
So,
it's probably not going to happen.
so their last encounter, who won? The Samoa Joe versus Daniel Bryan.
Who did win? I'm not sure. actually.
It was a long. It's been years, man.
Yeah. We'll get back to you on that. I can't remember.
And on to the next topic. Here's another favorite of ours, Fortnite, mentioned
yes.
on WWE TV.
On Miz TV.
Yeah, on Miz TV. So we kind of brought this up because last year it was Rocket League who's been mentioned on WWE several times,
Yeah.
and then it opened up a huge marketing
Yeah.
thing
And
for
they were sponsored.
both guys, especially with Rocket League now that they have WWE team cars and banners and stuff.
Yeah.
So my question here is: Fortnite the next game after Rocket League to tap into that market, the space that we have?
Hopefully, I want a Finn Balor skin in Fortnite when I play.
Actually want the Roman Reigns skin.
No.
Or Seth
move.
Rollins because he kind of looks cool. Because we had the John Wick right in
Yeah.
Fortnite. So if you have the Seth Rollins attire in Fortnite, he'll look like a freaking
Okay.
boss.
Pipe Dream on Pipe Bomb. WWE skins in Fortnite.
Yeah,
Make it happen.
make it happen. Or the new Miz skin that we have right now,
The Cobra Kai.
the Cobra Kai. Yeah, or
Miz.
the New Day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the New Day because Xavier Woods and then the actual colorful stuff that the New Day has.
I mean, there's already an Afro guy.
The rainbows and pancakes and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
For our dump.
Yeah. We didn't like that the iconic duo was kept out of the ladder match.
Yeah, it's weird because they've been built so good since they've debuted on the main roster.
Yeah.
Beating Charlotte and then having Carmella cash in, but both of them losing their qualifying matches.
It's weird.
I don't know if there's
Also,
something.
to unexpected Lana.
Lana.
She's apparently getting a push, a small push, even though she broke kayfabe, and I hate that.
I think what will happen is parang ano lang. Lana's kind of the filler girl. Kasi I think they're planning to turn the whole Rusev dynamic into a face kind of thing. Because
okay.
Rusev Day is a thing, Lana,
Yeah.
and
So
Aiden
many
English.
T-shirts.
Yeah, so many T-shirts. Look at that. In other news, the new contenders for the tag team championships have arrived, and it's the Good Brothers facing up against the Bludgeon Brothers.
Yeah, brothers versus brothers.
I think there's
So
one
many beards.
I think this
So
match
many
will be
beards.
just too sweet.
I'm not sure about that. Mostly because all the Bludgeon Brothers matches have been very short.
Yeah, short and then full of hammers and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm not sure.
Although they're gonna lose though. I mean the Good Brothers will lose immediately, so it's kind of fine.
Yeah, it's okay. It's just something to. It's a filler arc basically.
And then a footnote. Where's Shelton Benjamin?
Where is Shelton Benjamin?
On a live show, he went back to his old music.
Oh really?
Ain't no stopping me now. So I
like that. I like that.
I kind of wanna see him back.
Remember when his finisher was the T-bone suplex?
Yes, and the super kick.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay. Let's move on to.
Let's move on to good wrestling, even better wrestling.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, before we do that, we forgot to mention that on SmackDown Live, it was announced that AJ Styles will face Shinsuke Nakamura
Yes.
in a last man standing match.
Yeah,
What do you think about that segment?
when I was talking about what all the stipulations could be, I thought for a final match it could only be one of two things.
Yeah.
Because their style wouldn't fit in like a Hell in a Cell type thing. So it should be either last standing or I quit match.
Yeah.
And I guess they picked last man standing match, which was great.
Because you know why? Because Nakamura can say I quit. Because he can speak English.
No speak English.
No speak English.
And last man standing match is a good format for Money in the Bank cash in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be weird. Like it can end in a double count out, or it can then AJ Styles will win, and then he'll get cashed in by, for example, the Miz or something. So
Yeah.
my God, really excited about that. Okay, let's move on to 205 Live, the land of the cruiserweights. I like this episode because we're gonna talk about it right here. I'll bring on the graphic.
You know,
Also, so we read on the Twitch chat. Wiz MVD29 says, "I thought it was an I quit match. Like Nakamura gets low blowed repeatedly till it others I quit.
that
I quit." 205 Live.
yeah. Okay, so I like that. Just over and over.
I quit. Okay, here's 205 Live. It's been a good show so far.
Yeah.
Ever since Triple H took over, I really love how everything shaped up.
Yeah,
really
and
well.
some people find it annoying, but I really find Lucha House Party entertaining.
I love it. I love Lucha House Party.
I wanna
made a graphic
get
out
one
that.
of those things that the noisemakers they have. I want one.
You know why? Kasi parang we rarely see a stable full of masked men nowadays. So it's refreshing.
Yeah.
And I really love it.
And it gives them personality other than we have masks.
We have
and
masks.
we do turnbuckle moves.
Yeah, we do springboards and stuff.
Yeah.
Although, how do you build this team moving forward? Who will face cruiserweight champions? Will they have a trios championship? Will they have a tag team championship?
Hopefully
I don't know.
tag team action. I mean they're a good fit to face like the Brian Kendrick, Jack Gallagher
Yeah.
types.
Oh, speaking of Jack Gallagher, he'll be facing off against Drew Gulak in the first round of the UK Championship tournament.
That's good. I feel that's good because there were some question marks like why are they including main
roster guys.
main roster guys in a championship that's supposed to feature more independent wrestlers.
Yeah,
But if they cancel each other out in the first round, that's fine. I think they just needed to fill a
they
spot
filled the spot.
in
Yeah.
the bracket.
Eligible for says that cruiserweight tag team championships. What do you think about that? Like a
Yes.
junior heavyweight division?
Yeah, why not?
I would love that. I
Why
would love
not?
that to happen. It's like New Japan, but suckier.
Yeah, that way after Cedric drops the championship, he can still team with Mustafa for stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann, right?
Oh,
You remember that, Ron?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a good team. It was a good team.
yes.
The next topic that we have
That
is,
really would have made an impact.
yeah. Yeah. It's like the New Day build up. Holy shit.
Okay.
Okay, another pump that we have is Hideo Itami's whole 205 Live build. Personally, I think this is good for him. Because
Yeah.
remember, he went back with an injury.
I'm just happy he's not injured.
Yeah, I'm just happy he's not injured. And then when he came back, it was on Raw, not on 205 Live, remember?
Yeah.
He saved Finn Balor, like the Finn Balor
Just-
did for
Aw,
him.
what a bro.
And then he debuted on 205 Live.
But now
so-
he's a heel.
And now he's a heel. So this is good for Hideo Itami. Kasi one problem that he had is people kind of forgotten about him. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, he's established enough kasi so many wrestlers got their moves from him and so on.
Yeah.
But in the eyes of the masses like us, it's so hard. It's easy to forget about him.
And I don't know if they're gonna do this, but he could team with Shinsuke if they stay heel.
Yeah, right? And do you think Hideo Itami will move up to the roster
I think he can still put some guys over
before moving up?
into 05 Live.
Yeah. Okay. For our dump,
Cedric Alexander. I'm not excited.
same.
I don't know. The build with Buddy Murphy is kind of flat.
I think one problem that we have is there's a lack of in-ring segments. Kasi parang the
Oh.
main events of the 205 live show
Yeah.
features a singles match or a tag team match or 6-man match.
Yeah.
So there's no actual segments involving the champion aside from the interviews,
Or
which kind of
backstage stuff.
sucks.
Yeah.
Plus the division not being on Raw anymore, it also it also brings down the product in terms of visibility and hype
Yeah.
in the guys.
Okay. We forgot to mention. New Day member in the match. In
And
the ladder match.
Yeah, this is supposed to be one topic on its own, but we can talk about that. So, who do you think would be the one going to the ladder match?
Chat saying Kofi.
Kofi.
Hmm.
I mean, personally, I want Kofi. They kind of teased that it was Big E.
I kind of want Big E. So it's different. Kofi is good in a ladder match, but just as
You kind of
spots.
predict how he's gonna go in a ladder match, right?
Because you know if you put him in, he's not gonna win. So he's gonna be the guy who's been in 5 Money in the Banks and not winning.
Oh man.
I don't want that.
Oh man. Same.
No, because the thing is, what I'm thinking is whichever New Day member they put in the match, he gets a singles push and the other two can still tag.
Yeah. So, do you think a Kofi and Xavier Woods tag team will be good? Like speedy guys?
I mean, Xavier Woods is, yeah, he's kind of speedy, but he's more technical also.
Yeah. Although he improved so much this year
Yeah.
and last year, so he's kind of the one of the most important guys on the New Day roster right now.
Yeah. And still a good mouthpiece.
So
But yeah,
mine's Kofi.
I feel like if anyone's getting a singles push,
Should be Big E.
it's Big E.
Yeah.
Mostly
Kind
because
of deserved it after a long time of being stuck in partners and then having a singles push that didn't work out too well because they had Ryback back then.
the IC title picture.
The IC title and the NXT Championship count to 5.
Ah, yeah.
Oh man.
Speaking of NXT, segues.
Segues. We're going to NXT right now with the results earlier today. I actually just finished watching it. So, my pump, I think we can all agree about the pump here.
Yes.
Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. This whole damn feud, it's been going on for a year now. I really love how I got invested for
Yeah,
For a
slow
year.
burn.
Okay. Before we talk about that. BCRM 55482 says, "Hi, first time watcher ng show na to. I rarely watch wrestling now, but let me ask you a question. Tingin nyo ba di kaya ganun yung stories WWE ay dahil wala na ba kahit anong promotion to what was sources nila?"
Promotion that will ensure that WWE standards are good.
Promotion that will ensure that WWE storylines
So
are
like
good.
competition
Yeah,
breeds
competition
excellence.
based.
Ah.
Okay, so you wanna start?
Well, obviously, I think what he's trying to say is back when it was Monday Night Wars,
Yeah,
they
the level of competition was so high, right?
yeah, so they had to innovate. They had to think of these really cool concepts so that you'd watch that show
Yeah.
over the other one. TNA tried to be the
WCW
alternative brand.
didn't work out.
Didn't work.
Ring of Honor is in there, but they know they're not. No, they can't compete against WWE aside from the
Yeah.
wrestling itself.
And with New Japan,
New
the
Japan,
problem is it's
the language.
It's Japanese.
It's Japanese, so I think the entertainment value that comes closer to WWE isn't actually promotion. It's being the elite.
Being the well, that's more for IWs, the internet wrestling
Yeah, it's
community.
more of for the internet
For those who
guys.
just watch it on TV, I don't think they'll
Kasi some of the storylines are weaved into the matches in Ring of Honor, in New
Yeah,
Japan,
yeah, yeah.
and then in other promotions. So I think that web series kind of elevates the whole entertainment aspect of the products.
Yeah, if you look at all the resources from their web show to they do it on 2 promotions.
Yeah.
But in terms of just TV product, I don't think anything can push WWE, and that's why they're being a little lazy.
Yeah, and complacent.
Yeah,
I mean, except for NXT, they're super amazing.
yeah, but that's also because it's
A
Triple
Triple
H, and it's a smaller environment.
Smaller scheduled matches,
Yeah,
a long-term storyline kasi they have to shoot for for a month and 2 days, right?
yeah.
So
That's why the revival was super over, and now they're not.
yeah, so there's a consistency with the crowd and stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, our pump is Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. This year-long feud that hasn't even ended yet.
Yep, still
It
going.
It entered another
Still
chapter
going.
that captivated everyone's attention and stuff.
'Cause it feels real.
It is, it is. So the latest happenings earlier today, it was Johnny Gargano arriving with a neck brace.
Johnny
With-
neck brace.
Johnny neck brace with Candice LeRae, his wife,
Real wife.
a real wife, also wrestler. So
And a good wrestler. I feel like she could be NXT Women's Champ.
yeah. So basically, it was they arrived to the scene. Johnny Gargano contemplating his future, if it's worth it.
And he
With the
teased,
injury.
teased that it was a retirement speech.
Yeah, it is that they're
And
gonna
then he
quit
did
NXT.
the, "Oh, no,
then
let's
he
fight,
took
let's
off the
fight."
neck brace, and then Tommaso Ciampa entered, and then seemingly trying to get Johnny Gargano, only to bump him and bump Candice LeRae. And
I don't feel like the feud needed that
Yeah.
angle. Also because you do that when the girl
is
isn't
planning to turn on you, right?
yeah. Or when that happens to a girl, she's usually a manager or a
Yeah.
valet. Candice is a wrestler. I don't think she'll get knocked out by one bump, right?
Yeah, she also does intergender matches.
Yeah. So she's tough. So I don't understand why they booked her to be like, oh, one hit.
Oh man, but it's still a good feud nonetheless. I'm looking forward to their Chicago Street fight in NXT Takeover. I think I spoiled
Yeah.
you guys, but that's gonna be the match. I mean, I don't mind having Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa fight for 10
Then
more pay-per-views.
Fight forever.
Fight forever. I think it's gonna happen at one point that they're gonna milk Gargano and Ciampa so much in the main roster that it will be
Yeah.
stale.
Speaking of milking in the main roster, Undisputed Era, I think has the most potential to be over, not just on NXT, but
Then
on the
WWE.
main brand.
So I think we're gonna show the graphic of the NXT Pump and Dump, rating the Undisputed Era so far. What do you think about their debut? What do you think about how they recovered from Bobby Fish's injury and their expedition of gold
Expedition of Gold.
right now?
No, they're doing great. They're doing
Also,
really great.
are they the best stable right now? Is Undisputed Era the best
in
stable?
WWE?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think so. too.
Hell yeah, they are. They're just really cool. Their entrance. See, this is my entrance music theory.
Yeah,
The cooler your entrance music in NXT,
and you're gonna be a champion,
the
right?
bigger your push. Because there are some who just come out to like whatever music,
Yeah,
and
like
then
a Bo Dallas stick.
and
Right.
you don't feel like they're a big deal. But when you hear like EC3, top 1%,
Aleister Black,
yeah,
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor's music, you know, like Shinsuke Nakamura got over just from his well,
yeah, even Bobby Roode.
his reputation and his theme song.
Even Bobby Roode, he could have not
Yeah.
be a champion.
See, so
But he has a good.
so based
Good
on
entrance
the
music.
entrance music theory, Undisputed Era is bound for greatness.
Yeah. Speaking of stale, Andrade Cien Almas, according to Remalicious.
Stale.
You think Almas is stale?
On the main roster, he's not doing anything, so he's
Yeah, he's not doing
stale.
anything yet.
for now.
Parang it's kind of establishing Almas kasi he was on the Rumble.
Yeah.
He did pretty well, but that was on the heels of his amazing match against Johnny Gargano. And then they kind of forgot about him afterwards kasi the entire focus was
Yeah.
on Gargano afterwards.
He also did the Tranquilo thing,
Yeah, the Tranquilo. Yeah.
which is for those who don't know, he's original Los Ingobernables member, and he was doing it before Naito was doing it.
Yeah. He's the founder of Los Ingobernables.
One of the
then.
founders.
And of course, our dump for NXT. It's so hard to write about dumps kasi NXT is an amazing
good,
show.
yeah.
It's mostly good. But
Almost
the only
everything.
complaint I have about the show is where's Aleister Black in all of this?
Yeah, I feel like they're doing the whole Undertaker thing with him. Like, if he appears less, he's more mysterious.
Yeah. I mean, he's a champion, but why does he not appear on shows?
It
like
works for Brock Lesnar.
I mean, Drew McIntyre is a fighting champion back in NXT. And he's still cool because he arrives with the belt. He's so badass. Like, Aleister Black, the only interaction I have with him as a champion is when he crossed paths with Johnny Gargano, who was attacked by Tommaso Ciampa afterwards. He went to the ring, fought Eric Young. That's it,
Yeah.
right? So parang,
Also, just to answer Sting of a Bee, no, AJ Styles straight to the Royal Rumble. Didn't even go to NXT.
I feel like Almas's build-up would be the same with Cesaro's promo when he started. That's why he has a manager right now. So
Yeah.
it's kind of
So
it
he
kind
can
of
get
balances
past
out.
the he can't do a promo.
Yeah.
It can work. I just don't think it can get super over on
Yeah.
the main roster.
Yeah,
I don't
for
know.
sure.
I don't see it.
Romelicious says, still stale. How many more squash matches? It's Andrade. So I think they could have done better is insert him into the qualifying match, agad, and let him win, so that he'll be a big deal immediately, like what they did with EC3 and Ricochet, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he has to be a big deal because he's probably Mexico's greatest export right now.
Mexico's greatest export.
I mean, yeah, because El Patron sucks.
Oh,
I mean, then Pentagon and Ray Phoenix technically still wrestle for Mexico, right?
well, yeah. They still go to Triple A.
To Triple A. Seems like SmackDown is slow to build former NXT champs like Nakamura. Huh.
Yeah, I'm
It-
still not sure what happened with that.
It was a hard. It was actually hard for Nakamura to be a champion in NXT and in WWE. Yeah. Sobra sa superstar yung main roster, kailangan nila ng new titles.
Bring back the hardcore title.
I don't think so. I mean, if you put the UK title on the main roster, that would be great.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I guess that's the reason why they have the UK promotion pa rin, which we'll talk about probably next week.
Yep.
Because it was a boring wrestling week, so we just have to do recaps and stuff. Anyway, let's get on to our next topic.
On to Japan.
We're
And-
going to Japan right now. It's Best of the Super Juniors.
Yeah, yeah.
It's our updates for our weekly pick'ems. And I'm really happy because
We got it.
We got
it.
Both of us got it right.
Yeah.
So, in case you guys don't know, last week we had Nico, Koenig, and Boss Mac here on the show. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it due to personal stuff. But we did our pick'ems for Best of the Super Juniors, so you can show it on
We
screen.
got it. We got it.
It's our pick'em. So, both of us picked Bone Soldier, Taiji Ishimori, winning against Will Ospreay
Over the champ.
over the champ, and Hiromu Takahashi winning against Marty Scurll. We got them both right.
Yep. Surprising about Marty Scurll also is he didn't win anything
Yeah, right
so
now.
far.
So far. Who did he face after Takahashi?
Who was it? Damn it, I forgot.
Yeah, also but he lost. So basically, we're kind of talking about why these two guys have to win. So, Bone Soldier and Marty Scurll are both members of Bullet Club.
Yep.
Although they're building Bone Soldier more because
But
he's gonna
then
be the face.
they're in different
Different blocks, right?
different
And different
blocks and
days.
different divisions of the Bullet
Yeah.
Club. Marty's more with the elite side, and of course Bone Soldier, being a Japanese wrestler, he'll stay with the BCOG side.
Yeah. But then again, it's still a representation of stables pa rin eh.
Yeah.
So they're building Taiji Ishimori to be the face of the junior heavyweight division. So they had to get a signature win. Plus he just returned, so that's his first match in
Yeah.
New Japan.
Hottest free agent in
Hottest
Japan.
free agent in Japan, defeating Will Ospreay. This also means that he might not win the Best of the
Yeah.
Super
He
Juniors.
just have a really hot start, so he looks
Yeah.
strong, and then drop some when he gets like overconfident. But Hiromu winning is great, especially with his his really funny after match interview,
Yeah.
where he thought he won everything.
And I like this whole tournament statement, like, we are the best of the Super Juniors. We're better than G1, and then we don't
yeah.
we don't need to move up because we are the better division than the heavyweights.
Yeah.
So I like this campaign from this year.
Yeah.
Kasi that was what Hiromu Takahashi said.
And
or-
Marty Scurll also
Marty
said like it's
Scurll.
not based on weight class, it's based on skill,
Yeah.
and they want to make their division the most
The
must
most.
see. Like this is the most prestigious division in all of wrestling. That's what they're saying.
So in other tournament news, I know you're happy about this. You are.
Yeah.
Tiger Mask getting 4 points, winning his first 2 matches in the best of the
Actually,
Super Juniors.
The masked wrestlers are doing pretty well.
Yeah,
Dragon Lee, El Desperado.
Tiger Mask.
Yep. Although I feel like for Tiger Mask, they're giving him a bit of a buff because he's getting old.
Yeah. This might be his last match naman din. Or tournament.
Last turn, yeah. Probably his last tournament.
So far, it's been a good tournament for Ishimori. Huh. I think he's gonna be in the finals then.
At least
But
the block final.
the block final, yeah. So, what do you think about the next set of matches? The
Oh
next set of
boy.
matches we
Oh
have
boy.
is gonna be Ishimori versus my favorite, Flip Gordon. His
Oh,
nickname All In. Kasi I watched the previous match. His nickname's All In.
oh snap. Promotions.
And then for the B block, we'll have Takahashi versus the Wonder Boy Dragon Lee. And then another match from the B block, which is a must see, the Funky Weapon,
Yeah.
Ryusuke Taguchi versus the Time Splitter, current Best of the Super Juniors winner, Kushida.
And this is actually a match of
Stables.
champions
Yeah,
because they were both best of the Super Junior. Well, Kushida's two-time and Taguchi was 2012.
12,
I
yeah.
want to say 2012.
yeah. And they're both stablemates din kasi.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen. So we'll do our pick'ems this time. It's
Okay.
just the two of us.
All right.
Okay, can you show us the screen again, Direct? Let's check the heavyweight division. Okada's still champion. Okay, moving on. Actually, you're actually right? Although that might change in Dominion.
Over 700 days now.
Over 700 days.
Okada's been
Okay.
champion.
So for A block, Bone Soldier versus All In, Flip Gordon. Who's gonna win?
I feel like they have to keep pushing Ishimori here. Flip, obviously, he can put up a fight. He can have a really competitive match, but I don't think they're gonna give him the win.
I actually have to go against you with that. I'm getting Flip Gordon this time.
Oh shit!
Because I think once Flip Gordon wins against a member of the Bullet Club, it's gonna look better for his chances in All In. Honestly,
Will he finally join the Bullet Club? Question mark.
I don't think so. I mean, it might happen, but not now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Marco's getting Bone Soldier. I'm getting Flip Gordon. Let's go to the B block. Takahashi versus Dragon Lee. Who's your pick?
Oh.
I think they fought before na in Mexico, right? CMLL.
Yeah. And didn't they fight in last year's
Yeah,
Best of the Super
they did.
Junior?
Ticking time bomb.
I'm an LIJ fanboy. I really want Hiromu to win this.
I think so too. Yeah. We both got Hiromu Takahashi here. And then last but not the least, the last match of our pick'ems is Taguchi versus Kushida. It's hard.
Yeah.
Although
I mean, Taguchi was really pushed as one of the premier Super Juniors
before, yeah.
But now, I mean, Kushida's still strong. He's a two-time BOSJ winner, and he's really hot right now. He's still in the big four of the division.
Yeah. Osprey, Skrull, Kushida, and then
Takahashi. And it's also a friendly match.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
I think I kind of have to pick another side here. I'm gonna go with Taguchi in this one.
Like the experience.
The experienced guy, because he doesn't have a win yet. So getting this win against Kushida will
It sends a
basically
message.
it sends a message that
Yeah.
he's still
You know what?
the OG guy of the division, of their stable.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I can see that happening. I'll agree with you there. Taguchi could win this.
So
Definitely.
our score updates pala. In case you don't know, me and Marco are leading the Pipe Bomb hosts. Boss Mac has 1 point. Nico has 0 because he kind of lost both matches. And that's best of the Super Juniors, guys.
Yeah.
I think we're going to go on a break
Yes.
before we get our hosts, right?
And when we come back, we will have our special guests from Manila Wrestling Federation. Stay tuned. This is the Pipe Bomb. But what was that?
I don't know.
parang
To the pipe bomb. If you can't see RD, he's somewhere under this table.
I'm here.
Yes, you can hear him. But more importantly, we have our esteemed guests from the Manila Wrestling Federation. We have, of course, Mr. Gigz Stryker and Robin Sane.
Handa na ba kayo?
All right. So, of course, these two will be facing off this weekend at the UP Bahay ng Alumni in their event called Maki-Wrestling Wag Matakot. Okay. But first of all, let's talk about you two. So who wants to go first on explaining your history as a wrestler and about your gimmick?
Okay, Gigz, come on.
Ako bago sa panahin.
Oh, Mr. Stryker.
Di naman siya yung main event eh.
Oh!
Hindi rin ako yung main event.
Sige, gusto mo ako na.
Oh, sige.
Okay, so, yeah. I am the Tracer, the Trailblazer, the Speed Chaser. I am the Daredevil himself. I am Robin Sane. That's right, that's right. And, well, basically yung character ko is, gusto niya laging maging first. He's a high flyer, he's a daredevil, he's just batshit crazy, man.
Batshit crazy, Robin Sane, as you can see.
Right. And
What's with the medal pala?
good that you would ask, I am the first History Maker awardee. So, I won the first ever Battle Royale sa local scene nung UP open house level up.
Oh,
Right.
all right. And is that it? Anything you want to add, or shall we move on to?
Yeah. Oh, see, sorry about that. Well, basically, yung character ko, it's so hard na nag-transition ako from this bad guy who wants to do technical moves and who's a villain, and then I reached out deep down inside me na, who am I really? When, I want to be that person who always wants to invite people to practice, to train, to watch wrestling, or to wrestle. So ako yung tipo ng tao na gusto lagi may kasama. So that's why I have this catchphrase, "Tara, let's go." And I just really like to do high flying moves like Rey Mysterio and to name a few.
Great.
About you, Mr. Stryker?
Okay. Pagkakataon ko na. Magandang hapon sa inyo mga kasangga. Ako ang nag-iisang action hero ng ringside na si Gigz Stryker.
Cool.
Okay? Ang character ko is all about lahat ng action hero image sa Pilipino, international, pero syempre mas prefer ko yung Pilipino. Yan, Robin Padilla, George Reagan Jr., Fernando Po Jr., and the other guys. Pati yung sa games, siguro, maaalala nyo sa akin si Johnny Cage yun.
Also with the hair and the shades. So okay, for a question for Gigz Stryker, who's your favorite action star?
Ayun.
Ooh.
Ang totoo, hindi ko paborito, pero dahil nung elementary ako, nabubuli ako na Fernando Po. Yun yung paborito ko.
Why are you bullied as Fernando Po?
Kasi yung lakad ko raw sobrang tikas yung lakad ko
Demo?
Demo.
Demo. Ayan, ganyan.
Shit. It's like Vince McMahon.
Oo. Wait. Kayo, sino yung favorite action action star niya?
Mine is I'm listing guys from like, the Expendables. Nakalimutan ko sino doon.
Yeah, mine would be Van Damme.
Yeah,
Jean-Claude
Van Damme, same.
Oh no.
Kasi he looks cool and he was on fighting games din.
Balik tayo sa paborito kong action star, pero hindi talaga siya action star, kontrabida siya Si George Reagan Jr. yun.
Well, all right. So there you have it. a real live action star in Gigz Stryker, and of course the passionate, the high flying Robin Sane.
Thank you, thank you.
Of course, since Pipe Bomb is on WXCPlus, part of the Wombo X Combo network, and it's mostly a gaming network, we want to ask what video games do you like to play now, or what have you played growing
Before,
up?
well, usually I haven't been playing games nowadays, pero usually play League of Legends.
My man.
Yeah.
What's your
that's-
rank? Your rank.
So yun nga, next question.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Like gold 3 lang.
Yeah. See, I mean, I was silver. I mean, or unranked.
Unranked.
Stuck in
Unranked.
Elo, man.
Level 28.
But my favorite game of all time would be Crash Team Racing. So PS1.
CTR.
Crash
Oh,
Team
Your
Race.
favorite CTR character?
Crash.
Yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Given. How about you?
If you guys want to challenge me, I mean, I'm the greatest racer.
Let's go. We'll set that one once we do more content with you guys. How about you, Gigz? What games that have you played before and right now, if you do?
Yung before lang, walang right now eh.
All right.
Yan ang problema kasi talagang wala na akong panahon maglaro.
No, puro training.
Pero, yun nga. Pero kung sa mga games, mas gusto ko pa rin talaga yung mga lumang game console, family computer, Super Nintendo, yung black and white na Game Boy. Pag pinalaro mo o ngayon, palilibang pa rin ako. Tapos, most of the time, ang paborito ko sa Super Nintendo is yung mga RPG games. Final Fantasy 3, Chrono Trigger,
Chrono Trigger.
A man of culture.
yun.
Yeah.
Treasures of the Rudra, Tales of Phantasia.
Man.
Yan.
I love this guy.
Yeah, really living his gimmick.
Of the 90s.
He's in an era.
90s
Yeah.
action hero.
Sige. Okay. Question for you, Robin Sane.
Ako pala
yes.
si Robinson.
Yes. If you're watching, he is Robin Sane. Talk about being in the main event of MWF.
Two. Yeah.
Yes. And carrying the expectations of the company.
Well, to be honest, napaka-distracted ko ngayon in recent times kasi in MWF 1, kasaysayan, nasa Centris kami. Nagkaroon ako ng tag team match with Ho Ho Lun versus Eurasian Dragon and my best friend, Mr. Lucha. Natalo kami and Ho Ho wasn't happy and yun, binagbog niya ako, disgrace niya yung medal ko. So, hindi pa rin ako makamove on doon. Lagi yung iniisip, di ko nga masuot yung medal eh. Dahil
Is it damage?
it was spat on and he rubbed his crush over it. So would you diba?
It's the Kurt Angle move.
Pinalo ka pa ng bangko, no?
Oo nga eh. Paalala sa akin. Man, bad trip na nga ako eh. Pero yun nga, as much as I want to beat up Ho Ho Lun on Sunday, I can't. So, on my mind right now, I need to be prepared to face my good friend Mr. Lucha sa main event. Actually, this is the first round match for the MWF championship. So, it's big for me kasi I want to win the championship, not because gusto ko magyabang or I want to be first place, but I want to be I want to be an example. I want to set an example to everybody na di lang ako champion because parati ako nanalo. I want to be a champion for a reason na it's not about how much you think about winning. Like, it's about the passion. It's about embracing your talent, your craft, wrestling. I mean, wrestling is really important to me. And ewan ko lang kay Lucha, medyo nagbago na siya over the years. So, siguro, kailangan ko lang maging prepared na iba na rin galawan niya. Diba?
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get back to that later. But for you, Gigz, talk about, because your persona, your gimmick is very unique, and it's specifically tailored for Pinoy audience, for a local audience. So, talk about what was going through your mind when you were making this.
Itong
time, sige, balik na natin pati yung mga time na nabubuli ako. Elementary, masyado akong panati ko ng WWF. Ginagaya ko si Stone Cold, si Bret Hart. That time is, sabi natin, unsupported ako sa magkakapatid. So, may mga damit ko ay masyadong luma. Tapos, sobrang payat ko kasi malnourished. Tapos, sino nga ba naman mag-iisip nagpoporma ako, asta ako ng ganun. So, tatawanan talaga ng tao. So, ayun, pinush ko yung sarili ko na, ayan, someday kung magkatotoo man to, yun nga, nagkatotoo nga, na, yan, lahat sila, makikita nila na nasa ring ako, pinirepresent ko yung lahat ng image ng idol ko. Action star kasi, nanonood ako ng WWF, wala akong nakikita ang action star sa ring. So, kung magkaroon ng Pinoy wrestling, gusto kong magkaroon ng isang action star na Filipino image sa ring. Yun yung gusto ko. Tapos, masang-masa siya, as in, talagang Pinoy kanto boy na lumaki sa hirap na umangat. Yun yung gusto kong ipaiwalig sa ring. Tapos ano siya, yun, English Carabao.
Oh.
So you're planning to do English Carabao then as part of your gimmick?
Yan.
Oh.
That's gonna be fun though. That's gonna be fun.
Magtangal.
Do you have a sample promo for that?
Ay, kung napanood nyo yung Sagot Kita, Anytime, Anywhere, yung with Gigz Stryker and Mario
Osawa. Yeah. We'll share that later on our page.
Ayun.
But we'll go to Twitch chat first kasi may there's a familiar name on Twitch chat that you guys might know. Frankie13 says how to be part of MWF.
That's a very good question, Frankie XIII. Well, to be part of MWF, all you need to do is make sure that you don't have any health problems, and you're more willing to commit to wrestling training, because wrestling training is not easy, diba? Diba, Gigz? Wrestling training is more of an athlete's workout talaga. You need time. You need to sacrifice your time. You need to sacrifice a lot of things, especially yung pride mo, kasi wrestling is more of a way for you to be humble as a worker, and para malaman mo na wrestling isn't all about wrestling. Wrestling is about business. Wrestling is about you're promoting yourself and all your other peers and workers. If you want to be part of the roster, we will announce that very soon. We will open up a boot camp. You can expect that. Pero as of right now, we're working on ourselves to be better and to be the #1 local promotion.
And of course, when they do open that boot camp, you can expect us to force Kuya Nick to
Kuya
join.
Nick and Boss Matt in there. Kasi me and Mark are probably set for actual wrestling.
Yun.
There, yeah, we'll all be there.
We've been training. So Papa Juve says that madadaan ba ng jeep sa UP yung venue ng MWF? These are event details if
Yeah. No, yung jeep
Pilcoa.
Yeah, Pilcoa.
UP campus.
Okay, so I think this guy's interested in going to the venue then kasi. Also, possible pure Pinoy sa sikat ng wrestling na yun.
Oh yeah, back to gaming.
Yeah, back to gaming. That's Boss Mac.
I see.
One of our hosts who couldn't make it here. So, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see you all on Sunday. And speaking of, anyone else who is interested can win one of these tickets.
Ta-da!
Yes, we're giving away 5 tickets to the event on this Sunday.
Yeah.
And what are the mechanics again?
To join the giveaway, just like their Facebook page at facebook.com/Manila Wrestling Federation. Do follow us on twitch.tv/WXCPlus as well. And then, yeah, just comment down who's your favorite wrestler. I have a post on Lupon ng Womba X Combo about the giveaway, so you guys could check it out. I'll repost it again in case natabunan siya. But yeah, guys, let's make Filipino wrestling great.
Yes. And if you weren't excited about this event before, you will be now, because we're going to put our guests on the spot, and if it's okay with you two, we will ask you to cut a promo
For your opponents.
addressing your opponents.
Okay, okay. No problem.
Whoever wants to start first.
Oh, go. Baba mo na yan. Ito naman si Gigz
Nalilibang ako
Stryker.
Lakas mo yung boss mo.
Okay, lalakas ko.
Ayun na.
Okay, Fabio Makisig. Ikaw ang makakasama ko ngayon. Alisin mo yung takot mo dun sa babaeng mo ang bangkay na yun. At marami ka na nalampasan na bagay na mahihirap. Kaya mong gumawa ng mga bagay na illegal. Bakit hindi mo harapin yung takot mo sa babaeng yun? At ikaw naman, Jomar Liwanag, na disipulo ni Moises Liwanag. Hindi ako nahisil sa liwanag mo. Kaya humanda ang ngayong linggo.
Cool. Very, very
That is
cool, calm.
I feel very dreaded
composed.
right now. Are you ready, Robin?
Ang tanong, handa na ba kayo?
Tara,
Oh.
let's go.
Hindi kasi handa na ako.
I use this catchphrase, I guess. I'm sorry.
Alam mo kasi, Mr. Lucha, tagal na kitang kilala. Matagal na tayo nagte-training. Tayong dalawa lang kasama ang ating mga ibang kaibigan. Pero recently, hindi na kita kilala eh. Nagbago ka na. Hindi mo nga maayos yung mga bata mo. Si Ashura, pati si Kyle. Ngayon nga, nagtatalo sila eh. Ngayon, makakalaban mo ako. At di na rin ako yung dating Robin Sane. Ako ngayon is more focused na. Gusto ko na maging first place. Gusto ko na manalo. Sawang-sawa na ako matalo over the past few years. Ikaw, undefeated ka. Ano laban ko sa'yo? Malaki ka. Maliit lang ako. Pero mabilis ako. At may mas passion ako sa'yo ngayon. More than anyone. I will win that tournament. I will defeat you. And I will be MWF champion.
Ooh.
Tara, let's go.
Oh.
God damn. Holy shit.
God damn. What a promo.
Mr. Lucha, you better get prepared because Robin Sane is really...
He's coming for you.
He's coming for you,
He's
buddy.
coming for you.
So anyway,
Yeah. Well, whew, whew, whew.
tayo
Okay.
magpa-stress, guys.
RD, anything else we have to announce before we end on a high note?
Go join our giveaway, guys. We're hosting a giveaway for WXCPlus tickets for MWF2 Maki Wrestling Wag Matakot. It's gonna happen this Sunday at the at UP.
Alright, so MWF2, Maki Wrestling Wag Matakot sa UP Bahay ng Alumni. That's Sunday, May 27. And that will be 6 p.m. Gates open. And you can avail the tickets for $2.99. You can bring along your tag team for $4.99 or sa Kappa 4 about $9.99. So very affordable price for a very entertaining show. So kayo, wala kayo, mura lang to.
And as for the giveaways, we'll be reposting it again after the show, guys, para you guys can win the tickets. And then hopefully, guys, we'll see you soon.
Yeah. All right. And I guess that is all the time that we have for today.
Enjoy ako eh.
Pwede ba tayo magtagal?
I mean,
we haven't asked you some questions pa, like
Sure.
wrestling related.
yeah.
Kasi we've asked this to Frankie and Mr. Lucha. For Robin Sane, what is your finisher move?
Alright, nice.
Describe it, and if you can do a demo, you can do
Patay
it.
tayo dyan.
Good, kasi my finishing move is punching people in the face. I'm just kidding. So, my first finishing move na nagawa ko is the spider driver. So, you know what Hangman Page does, right? Yung parang
Yes.
reverse tombstone.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that, yeah. And, well, of course, kung kaya ko, kalaban ko. And the 450.
Whoa.
So it's a 450 splash. I call it the 450. I was inspired by Tony Hawk. It's the 900, right?
Tony Hawk.
Funny story about the 450. Ang tagal ko siyang pinractice sa foam pit without anyone, without doing that to anyone or doing it in a wrestling ring nor a boxing ring. Which in fact, I performed that move first in the MCS arena, which is a boxing ring. Which is
Okay.
very flimsy. Anyway, I did that like 100 times. Hindi ko pa magawa ng tama. by the time na ginawa ko yun first time yun nga, ironically kay Mr. Lucha, nagawa ko siya and I was so happy. Unfortunately, that didn't do the job to, make me win. Ikaw Mr. Gigz.
Okay. Ang finishing move ko gaya nga ng sabi ko, idol ko si Bret Hart at si Stone Cold. So, gumawa ako ng sarili kong version ng sharpshooter which is asintado. Tinagalog ko lang. Tapos, ayun nga palabas sa channel to ngayon pero mas taon na ako ron. Tapos, Stone Cold Stunner. Gumawa ako ng sarili kong pangalan which is Calibre 316. From Calibre 45 ni Fernando Po Jr.
Shit.
That is amazing.
Ganun lang
That is
kasimple.
amazing.
Di ba meron kang sharpshooter? Ang tawag mo dun?
Asintado nga.
Asintado.
Kulit mo.
Ayun ba yun?
Can you perform a sharpshooter here on the show?
Sige. Higa ako dito.
Handa ka na ba?
No way, man.
I mean, if you guys want it lang. Question for the guests: what is the hardest bump to do while you're still training? Okay.
First bump. Well, siguro, for me, there's no bump that's hard nor easy. So, every bump you need to perfect talaga, or any bump you need to train for talaga. Kasi all bumps are very equal. There's no easy one. There's no hard one. All you need to do is do it properly. So that do it safe, because in MWF, we're not just promoting violence, we're promoting the craft, the martial arts. Kung ito, martial artist to it's another form of self-defense, it's another form of, performance art. We're not just here to kill each other. We're not just here to win matches. We're here to entertain people and make sure na yun yung ginagawa namin is, magagawa ng mga taong gagawin ng mga tao, especially mga bata, in a way na walang masasaktan, diba? Yeah, so that's my answer.
Wow. Also, if you caught one of the comments up there, on your promo, they said Kenny Omega vibes.
I love Kenny Omega, man. In fact, one of my favorite wrestlers is Chris Jericho. Yeah.
Chris Jericho.
Wala niyo kung sino yung favorite wrestler ko talaga. Pag nahula niyo, bigyan ko kayo ng ticket.
Is it in the WWE?
Yeah.
Retired?
Oh,
What?
hints.
Sige.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it Edge?
No.
Ah.
It's just because I'm long hair, judgmental.
Profiling.
Go, last one. Oh no.
Who could it be? Who? Retired.
Who could it be?
Because that was my answer. I was gonna say Edge also, but is it? I'll just go with a cop-out answer. Since he's technically
Marty Jannetty?
what?
Ouch.
Ka-birthday ko yun.
Oh, really talaga?
Wow.
So you're in a tag team match, right?
Uh,
Can you say that you're the Marty Jannetty of your tag team?
ouch.
Eksakto. Kasi si Fabio Makisig ang Shawn Michaels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was
So,
gonna
idol
go with
ngayon.
Shawn Michaels.
Is it Shawn Michaels though?
No. John Cena, Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels.
John
Kurt
John
Angle.
Cena's not retired.
Who's the guy that WXC
Oh,
Plus
I don't know it. It's,
Crispin Noir?
is that a wrestler? Daniel Bryan, he's not retired though.
Swaken 004, I can't see your answer, man. Sorry.
Well, it's woo! It's Ric
Oh man,
Flair,
how
The-
could we miss that?
the greatest wrestler still alive today.
Well, you can say that. He is the greatest wrestler still alive today. Can't bet against Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Okay, do your best
Nakakabingi.
woo.
Ikaw.
Best move?
Best woo.
Best move?
Woo!
Woo!
Ooh.
Woo off ba to?
Basta nakakabingi yun.
Ric Flair would be proud of you.
Oo nga eh.
Kung napapanood niya.
Kayo, hindi ko pa kayo nakikilala eh. Ikaw muna, Art. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Okay, so my favorite wrestler currently is Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
I really love the guy.
Yes.
All time, it's a toss-up between Edge, Chris Jericho, and who's the other guy? It's mostly between Edge and Chris Jericho. So yeah. And Marco has probably.
Oh, you know my answers. Favorite wrestler of all time, still Shawn Michaels. Currently, I'd say even though he's not doing so well now, Finn Balor.
Ah.
Really love this Prince Devitt work in Japan and this NXT run.
How about sa current roster ng WWE? Who do you like?
Current roster of WWE, the wrestler that I like. He's not in NXT.
Sorry, main roster.
Main roster, okay. Shit. It's not on Raw kasi Raw sucks right now. AJ Styles.
Ah.
We love the guy.
Yeah. Go.
It's an easy answer.
I guess I could still say Finn Balor, but
Alright, so Finn Balor.
but right now, someone who is red hot, who's doing well is The Miz.
Yun! I forgot.
The Miz, man.
I love how we're all Miz marks here.
Oh, man. I mean, The Miz talaga, kung sino man dyan yung makapagpasabi sa akin otherwise, nandito yun, like, Miz is the greatest right now, change my mind, you know.
It's the meme, diba?
Yeah.
Change my mind. Galing niya, no? Pero
Yeah.
sa akin, like, Seth Rollins, favorite.
Seth Rollins, yeah. Seth Rollins.
Especially right now.
It's an upper class, like you have Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, The Miz. Tapos the rest of the field. In the bottom of the rung, you have Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, his sisters.
Oh man.
Balik tayo MWF. Sino yung favorite MWF wrestler? Ikaw, sino yung favorite MWF wrestler?
Robin Sane.
Oh God.
Siyempre si Rex Lawin. Dangerous eh.
Karibal mo yun ah.
Bueno naman.
Okay.
Favorite naman eh.
Favorite. Ikaw, Mark.
Well, I'm sorry I have to say this to you, but I'm actually rooting for our guest last week, Mr. Lucha.
Yeah.
He has an affinity for luchadors.
Yes, I do.
Parang siya si Macho Man, no?
With a mask.
Yes, with a mask.
Macho mask.
Macho.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Ikaw nga, uya ka.
Teka,
Oh yeah!
Hindi ko kaya. Ikaw?
Oh yeah! Macho Man.
Hindi, bagala mo pa.
Kinakaya. Pause na ako.
This is a macho man!
Iba si Jay Little no? Impersonate.
Oh yeah, Jay Little was great.
Machismo. Ikaw, sino yung favorite MWF?
MWF, I have to go with I think you know this guy. He has long hair. He's pretty good in the ring.
Kilala na.
Ako si ano yun.
I think it's Robin Sane. You know the guy?
Oh!
Ako
Well, we'll have one more question, then we have to
Yeah, we'll
wrap
have to
up.
jet out.
If there's anything else you want to ask, last chance.
Sorry, what?
No,
No, for Twitch chat.
Okay.
So I think they're rooting for Mr. Lucha here. So
Thank you.
guys on Twitch
Thank
chat, the main event of MWF is between Robin Sane and Mr. Lucha. Who do you have? That guy says Mr. Lucha. I mean, I'm with Robin Sane on this one.
Oh no, we're up against each other.
Ricochet.
That's close to Robin Sane, I think.
Yeah, I feel like that's closer.
Yeah,
to
because you can do a 450, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
so basically the
Want me
same.
to do more?
Parang 6. What's the 640 yata? 650.
630.
630. Yeah. How does
Robin
it
Sane
feel?
pa din.
Oh.
Frankie XIII.
Robin Sane pa din. Yeah, there you go. Totally not a wrestler here.
Robin.
There.
Robin
we go.
Sane, Lodi. Eligible Force says, what's your finisher, Robin Sane?
The
It's the 450.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You can come in frame for the goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, yes, once again, MWF Maki-Wrestling, wag matakot. This Sunday, we have Robin Sane, Gigz Stryker. This has been Marco and RD on the Pipe Bomb. And thank you for watching.
See you on Sunday, guys.
Alright,
Goodbye.
tara, let's go!
Action!
Goodbye.